This spring break travel season is one of the first big vacation windows of the new year, so get ready to pack your bags. Joining us now for this sponsored interview is Allianz Partners Senior Medical Consultant, Dr. Jim. Welcome to the show, Jim.
Hi, thanks for having me on.
Thank you for joining us. What are some things our viewers should be remembering for spring break this year?
Yeah, I think, it's already shaping up to be a really busy spring break season. It looks like the airports and all the popular spring break destinations are pretty packed already. As both an ER doctor and a travel physician, I can tell you that we see spikes of travel-related diseases and illnesses during this time, things like food poisoning and whatnot. So I think keep in mind the basics this spring break travel season. Pay attention to personal hygiene so you're not passing around like common germs that kind of thrive in busy environments. I'm a big fan of everybody that you're traveling with having their own little personalized first aid kit, not only for your personal medications, but you can put in destination specific things like if you're going to be on a boat or on the water, motion sickness medicines and things like that.
Okay, there are definitely families out there in our state that are traveling together. What do you have tips if you are traveling this spring break with your kids? Yeah,
no, I hear that one. I got 3 of my own little kids. They're small. We travel a lot, and for me, it's all about planning ahead. Like I said, it's busy. The airports are packed, and you got to think a little bit about what happens if there's a travel delay or if the itinerary changes. For the little kids, I bring a lot of little activities and games to keep them occupied. I like to bring a big bag full of little prepackaged snacks to keep their fingers busy so they're not touching surfaces and touching other people and getting everybody sick. If you allow them to use electronic tablets and things, I think that's a great way to keep them occupied for a little bit of time. Just don't forget the chargers, because my kids always scream when the tablets die. It's always bad. If we're talking about older kids, like college kids that may be traveling for the very first time, I would consider a travel insurance policy. I think that's good in case of injuries or if they have any travel disruptions. It could be a good tool for them to have.
That's a great tip. Okay, do you have a place that you like to vacation with your family, like a favorite place?
I would go to Florida a lot, yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, it's warm right now,
Absolutely.
Right? That's a nice spot. Okay,
yeah.
We have about 60 seconds left. Any other travel advice that you can give our viewers?
I think, it's all about planning. Know where you're going to go, what you need when you get there. Nobody really wants to think about getting ill or injured when you're on a fun vacation. So just, I think it's always good to keep in mind that travel insurance policy bullet point. It's a good policy to put in your back pocket in case you need it. Not only will they pay for your care if you need it, but also they'll help kind of guide you to good care and make sure that you're getting good care, especially in international destinations. I know Allianz Travel Insurance sells a number of different types of policies that are kind of, they're engineered for different types of people and families, and some will even cover their children. I know we're talking about kids, cover your kids for free as long as they're traveling with a parent or a grandparent. So I think your viewers should check that out.
Dr. Jim, you mentioned that first aid kit. What medications do you suggest should go in there that everybody should be bringing?
I think all the basics, like over-the-counter things, you can use them for multiple issues, right? So Tylenol, Motrin, aches and pains, fevers, Benadryl, you can use that for nausea, you can use that for motion sickness if you want to, allergies. So those are the big items I think I would put in my for sure.
Hey, thanks again to Allianz Travel Insurance for sponsoring this interview and for Dr. Jim joining us. We will see you in Florida. Take care.
Perfect. Thank you.